It is said that in a gold rush, it is safest to bet on the company selling the shovel. Similarly, if one wants to bet on an economy, then the best sector to bet on is the one thing that fuels the economy. The fuel in any economy is money, and the sector that provides this fuel is banking. It is an established fact that India will continue to be the fastest growing economy in the near future. In such a scenario, betting on the banking sector makes sense. Banking sector is just coming out of a phase of cleaning up, with so many accounts as non-performing. Private sector banks were the ones that were the least affected in the process. Private sector banks are better on account of their not only asset quality, but also service standards. Further, these banks have been at the forefront of the technological changes sweeping the sector. It is thus a question of identifying a private sector bank with high growth numbers, higher penetration, and reasonable valuations. We find Axis Bank is the best bank that matches all the above criteria. Axis Bank is the third largest private sector bank after ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank in the country, having a 4.5% market share in loans and about 3.6% market share in deposits. The bank has 2,904 branches, over 50% in semi-urban rural areas, and 12,743 ATMs across the country at the end of FY 2016. Its product portfolio ranges from corporate, retail, and international banking, credit cards, and debit cards. Axis Bank has subsidiaries in asset management, Axis Mutual Fund, and in capital management, Axis Capital. Its loan growth is better than the industry rate. It is growing at 1.3 times the industry rate of 18 to 20%, rising from just over rupees 1 lakh crore in FY 2010 to rupees 3.38 crore in FY 2016. Retail loans, which are made up of mortgage, auto and personal loans, account for 41% of the loan book and are growing strongly. Home loans have the lion's share of 54% of the retail loan book, followed by personal loans at 12%. Axis Bank lagged its peer banks in growing its deposits, which have increased from rupees 1.41 lakh crore in FY 2010 to nearly rupees 3.57 lakh crore in FY 2016. But it has more than made up in the cost of funds, which has fallen from its peak of 6.55% in FY 2013 to 5.84% in FY 2016. A lower cost of funds has helped the bank in posting a net interest margin of 3.8%, which places it among the top quartile in the banking space. Axis Bank's asset quality is far better than that of public sector banks, and even among the larger private banks, it is one of the best. On return parameters too, Axis Bank is among the top private sector banks with a return on asset ratio of 1.79%. Given the bank's wide network and the improving economy, we feel Axis Bank's profit will grow from rupees 7,355.9 crore in FY 2015 to rupees 11,258.4 crore in FY 2018 without compromising the asset quality and return ratios. Currently, Axis Bank trades at just below 2 times its FY 2017 E price to book value. It is trading at a substantial discount to its peak valuation, offering enough room for an upside. Given the shift in the business and the economic cycle, we feel the stock can give handsome returns and touch our price target of rupees 590.